Good evening, Internet. I've got another game. It's the Skyrim Premium Edition, which is basically like the Game of the Year edition, but because they didn't win a Game of the Year, I think, last year, it's not called the Game of the Year edition. But it should be just like every other Game of the Year edition they did for any Elder Scrolls game, be the game plus all the DLC that came out for it, which in this case should be, I think, Dragonborn, Heartfire, and whatever. I think there were 3, and there might be some smaller bits. It's one for PC. I have the collector's edition for the Xbox with the dragon, but I got that for cheap a few months ago. But I was waiting for something like this because I do like playing every Elder Scrolls on the PC, just because of mods and everything. Even though that isn't really an issue anymore with the Steam Workshop. Anyway, so yeah, it's like a big box, quite big box, but that's because there's quite a few things in there. There's a plastic sleeve around it, which has not a lot on the front. The Dutch magazine that gave it a 5 out of 5 on there, and on the back some more high scores from game magazines that are paid to do reviews, so don't really pay any attention to those. It's still supposed to be a good game. What it has is, it says everything in Dutch over here. It has the box game, soundtrack t-shirt with the Skyrim logo, which is a nice feature. Something like art cards or maybe lithographs, art cards they are, and a book about or set in the Elder Scrolls universe. But yeah, that's just plastic. What's most important is the box, black box, Bethesda logo on the back. On the front, the Skyrim logo, which actually a few people have in Call of Duty, all in a nice font, nice shiny metallic font. This is the Infernal City, which is the Elder Scrolls novel. An Elder Scrolls novel, probably not. I don't know actually. It's actually not for resale, so it might just be that this is only. Yeah, it should only be with this. It's let's see what it's about. 4 decades after the Oblivion Crisis, Tamriel is threatened anew by an all-consuming evil. Umbriel, a floating city, casts a terrifying shadow. For wherever it falls, people die and rise again. I really don't know. I think that's set before this game then. 4 decades. Yeah, that should be after Oblivion, of course. It said that, but I think it's far before this one, because I think this is like 100 years after Oblivion. This has a downloadable code on the back, but I think this either is a making of or a soundtrack. Let's see. This is Premium Edition content. So let's see what the back says. It is a bonus disc with official trailers, the gameplay walkthrough, commercials, documentaries from the developer, strategy guide, and 5 tracks from the game. So it's, yes, sort of a soundtrack. And there is Primark Games code on the back, which means they do the all the big walkthroughs. So yeah, that's probably a downloadable walkthrough then. Okay, can't really get the rest out. What's this? Like a nice envelope. I'm guessing these are the postcards with a guy fighting a dragon, guy fighting not a dragon, dead dragon, building with dragons, city, no dragons, and guy facing demon statue thing with something that isn't a dragon, a dog. So yeah, some simple art cards. Well, it's always nice to get things like these. It looks better than the usual art books. Skyrim the game. Let's open that one up, see what they've put in here. I'm hoping they actually put the DLC on the disc and not as separate downloads again, let's not show you that one. I think that's an activation code. The game's there. Then there is, I think this is a big map of the entire continent, you say country of Skyrim. Then the province, sorry, because it's the country is. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the entire thing. It's a nice, large map, not really detailed, so it's not as detailed. I think the ones that came with the one that came with Oblivion was quite detailed, actually. This one is not. So, and a booklet which has the basics about the game in there. So you can ignore that because there are tutorials in game, I suppose. There. So game, and the final one is a t-shirt. I'm guessing it's a large. It's a large, so I probably can't wear it because my size is a medium at best, and that's kind of big as well. But it might actually fit this. I'm good for sleeping. It's just a grey shirt with the Skyrim logo on it. That's and the well, Skyrim, well, the actual logo of the game on it on the back. It's a simple t-shirt, but it's nice. I might just use it like a sleeping shirt or something like that. Keep that one there. Toss the bag. So yeah, that's a bit of my t-shirt. Yeah, that's everything that's in there. It's not a whole lot, but don't forget this was 30 euros. Well, there's a book. Book over here costs, might be paperback, like 10 euros, t-shirts 10 euros. So basically I get a game for a tenner, which is a pretty damn good deal if you ask me. And even if you pay 30 bucks for a game that's one of probably the best of last year, that's still pretty damn good. And I think this has everything as the DLC. It doesn't say if it has the DLC in there actually. No, it's just blurb about the game. Well, I really hope actually it has the DLC in there. Otherwise, that might be another 10 or 20 bucks. Maybe 20 bucks again, so that's 50 euros for the game. It's still not a bad deal. At least it isn't to me. And even if I don't want to pay the DLC, there's tons and tons of like fan-made DLC in there with the workshop and all. So it's still a bloody good deal. So yeah, game, box, game, t-shirt, and a book, and some goodies. So it's a good deal. So I don't know when I'm going to play this actually, because college starts next week. So I might actually play this weekend, and not after that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video of this small unboxing. If you liked it, please leave a like in the below the video. Like, I think that should be like there, and a subscribe, which is up there, if you haven't already. And I will see you next time.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.